Welcome back to the Setup Podcast. I got my co-host Mark here. How y'all feeling today? How are you feeling, Mark?
Good.
That's
Great.
good. That's good. I'd love to hear it.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I just heard some great news before we start recording this.
Yes.
So I'm gonna just drop that on you.
Right,
as I was going to the bathroom, before we got started.
Jeez, that was a little bit ago.
Yeah. But
I'm thinking you just got a text message.
No,
as I went to the bathroom about an hour ago.
what you call it? Motherfucking So I seen on Twitter they just announced it's a game called Nickelodeon Battle Royale.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's gonna be they describe it as a Smash Bros like take on Nickelodeon's famous characters.
Interesting.
And then immediately when I went onto Twitter to check out more about it, #1 trending was Nigel Thornberry.
Okay.
Smashing. Just whooping ass. You want SpongeBob, Jimmy Neutron, Timmy Turner.
Oh, yeah.
But like, at first when I read it, I thought they said SpongeBob was going to be in Smash Bros. And I almost threw my phone in the toilet.
Oh, yeah, that would have been insane.
But
would have been my character day one.
What I want to see is how if it's going to be basically like just like Smash, where I wonder what they're going to do, like make their moves be,
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're about to fall off the map, are they gonna have Timmy Turner like spawn Cosmo and Wanda and kind of like poof poof like back onto the stage? That'd be kind of hard.
It probably is gonna be almost like, I wouldn't say direct, copy and paste, but definitely kind of something very similar. Because a lot of like fighting games you see, well, newer ones, I guess you would say, or whatever it is. They do a lot and they take from Smash Bros, as far as like smash attacks, like holding the attack, and making it stronger, or they have a special attack, any type of stuff like that. They usually do that.
It would be hilarious, but I know they won't do. You know how on YouTube, and I've sent you these before, like there's been like SpongeBob if it were anime. Like if they had a special and it was just that, just fun, like if it's fun, like Naruto, like Ninja Storm, when there's certain players like do their specials, there's certain animations. Like SpongeBob and Patrick, you just have like the anime dub, like just
it just completely switches to a different game.
Yeah,
it's just like, what am I playing?
The graphics change and everything.
It's super dark. It's super intense. I'm like, whoa,
that'd be fire. I haven't like looked into it or see what like the full lineup would be, but
like, I'm not gonna have crazy expectations, but. The only reason why, too, I say that is because we had the same thing happen when it was the PlayStation type version.
Oh, like remember? PlayStation All-Stars?
All-Stars,
Battle,
yeah.
I don't know.
It was something
Battle
like,
All-Stars or something. It was like Sackboy and like all these other characters.
And they had freaking Nathan Drake, which is like, oh, that was tough and everything like that. But the game never like just took off. It was like, I think they might have had some bugs with it. And certain characters are just from the get just like super OP, and you were just like, what's the point of using anybody else if these characters just always win no matter what situation? So it was like, it's kind of annoying, but so we'll see. Who knows? I don't know. It's more. You're saying it's Battle Royale though, so it's gonna be.
Well, that's the name of the game.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess the same concept. We call it something like Smash. So who knows? But I'm down to see how it's gonna actually, pan out.
Yeah, I'd rather wait for it to come out and see what happens, because like we've seen things like that happen, and I've said it. I knew that there was gonna be fun, but like we saw like Jump Force, that whole like it's gonna have Luffy and
all these anime,
Light Yagami and Naruto and Goku and all this. And it's just like, it's not gonna like these are all different universes, so they all fight different.
Exactly.
And they had Yugi. It's just like, how does that work? Yugi's trying to play cards and Naruto just rocking your shit and you trying to play down your card.
Let me throw my trap card.
Yeah. And then you got fucking Light trying to write shit in his book and Goku just
yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. That's how he sounds. Oh, okay.
This should make no sense, bro. But they gonna throw a fucking Aaron in there and just fucking
turn to
bite his arm?
Yeah.
Nah, LOKITO, like after I just said a couple episodes ago that I finished watching the rest of that season, that shit was mad hard when it was Mikasa and Armin in the room talking, and he just walking, he's like, with his hand all bleeding and she's like, don't say shit.
Yeah.
Cause I'll blow this bitch up. I'll get big real quick.
That was tough, yeah.
I didn't like when, spoiler, I'm not gonna go crazy about it, but when there's that whole time jump and he's in that city, how they made his character look, he looks so dumb. But then he was in the jail, so he had his shit pulled back. He looked with his hood. I'm like, yo, this man looked tough.
He looked hard. Yeah, that yeah. Like I said, I'm not gonna go too into it either. But like you said, that whole time jump was a little annoying because they don't explain or show you that it was a time jump. You just kind of have to figure it out. You just assume it, and
they explain it kind of eventually.
Yeah, eventually. But when I was watching it, I had thought it was a flashback at the very beginning. But
they all look older.
I wasn't sure though. I just wasn't sure. Well, no, I'm talking about more from the other
people.
Yeah,
those were flashbacks.
Yeah,
that's what kind of fucked it up though, as well as that like there was a time jump. And then during the time jump, they're doing a flashback of other people's experiences.
Exactly. That's why I was like when I very first saw it, I was like a little confused. But then as I was watching it more, it was kind of just coming clear. I was like, okay, so this is just present. This is kind of just all present time and future present time in a sense, I would say.
And I don't really like those new characters that we got introduced in like that war thing. Those two little kids, I don't really like them.
But
like now
kids,
they're but I didn't really like those. But like what the cliffhanger that it left it on, it kind of like brought me back in.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, I don't really like these characters. But then how it ended that last episode, I was like, all right, now I gotta see what happens after this.
I gotta see it through, my boy. I gotta see it through, my guy. You know.
But we're not talking about that. It's not about that. We're talking about Nickelodeon and how. Imagine it became like a real esports thing and everything. I'd die.
He's using SpongeBob. Oh my god.
He blows up. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know if you saw it. You know how like there's that before you get to your house if you're driving a certain way. There's like that whole strip of like rock climbing and all that other shit. Mm-hmm. They opened up an esports arena right next door.
Really?
Yeah, it's like it's a VR / it says VR / esports.
I remember seeing that.
Yeah. I don't know if it's new. They like the signs itself are new.
I might have probably seen it.
But the buildings were always there, but they just didn't have any like, oh, this is what this building's for.
Uh-huh. I think I know exactly what you're talking about. I probably just didn't catch it. So interesting.
Yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool. Some competition out there for Nerd Street, but that's one thing I would try though. But yeah, Nickelodeon. I still want to play the remaster of the Bikini Bottom John.
Yeah.
Just for nostalgia's sake, I might play that for my stream twitch.tv/ETVictor. But
I don't know why. It was just games like that just always like come back to memory, and I'm just always there sitting there like, bro.
Everybody played this too.
And I don't. Everybody played it, and I was like, for some reason, I don't know if it was hard or easy, like, but for some reason I remember it so well, and I just don't know if I enjoyed it or got frustrated. But yeah, definitely would want to play one of that game again. Nick always has some of their, banger games. And usually games that are based off of television shows or movies never hit.
Yeah. I learned that with
remember,
Disney
what was that
games.
movie? What's it called? Monster House, I think.
Oh, yeah.
You remember the 3 kids? And that one kid who's fucking playing basketball and he's,
yeah, a lot of that's what I said, like Disney
that
type.
Or,
like
was
those
trash.
A lot of them just like copy and paste the movie story and then they just do nothing for it.
They put the story into the game, but the mechanics and the gameplay is terrible.
They literally just bad. Do like the little text boxes of like the story.
Yeah.
And you just walk through levels and the shit. The design, or they don't care about any of that.
You walk through levels, but yet this was never in the movie. Yeah. So it's just weird. And they try to play it out and it's just so bad. Yeah. Never though. So usually I never ever try to buy like games or anything that's based off of stuff like that because it just never works out at the end.
Well, they announced like during E3 that whole like Avatar movie game.
Really?
Like Avatar, the blue people, the movie that came out like 10 years ago. Yeah. They're releasing a video game for it now.
What's so funny is I just kind of was watching a little bit of that movie like the other day when I went to get a haircut.
But they're releasing it but it's like a realistic like Destiny level type of like game for that.
Create your blue character.
Yeah, like I don't know what the
that might be tough though. They have the like story and they have like the world kind of aspect of it.
And they're supposed to come out with a second supposedly.
Wait, what happened?
I'm pretty sure they're making Avatar 2.
Oh no, yeah, they are.
But it's like
that one's gonna be 4 hours this time.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like I guess we'll see how it pans out. Because what else was it? I remember that Avengers game was supposed to come out, and I think it came out and it flopped.
Yeah.
And then there's that other game you told me about that was like similar to Destiny that you were hype about, and it never really panned out.
Anthem.
What happened with Anthem?
Bro, that joint was trash.
Yeah,
that
like,
was a trash can game, bro. It wasn't so much that was trash. Like the graphics were cool, all that. The aesthetics of everything was cool, but the gameplay was just too like wanky. Like it was just not it.
The trailers looked cool.
Yeah, trailers looked tough too. The idea of open world was tough. Everything like that. But I felt like it was. I think they went a little bit too far as I guess open world. I don't know how you say, because I don't think that's ever a bad thing, but there were just like a lot of shit. Like when I mean a lot of shit, like it was very overwhelming when I was playing. Like there were so many things you had to remember, so many different techniques, so many different items that you end up finding, and you're just like, what do you use all this shit for? And like, not to mention, I think I remember seeing that there was like bugs and stuff like that with the game as well when it first dropped. So there were issues with that. But then later on, you know, they end up fixing it, and supposedly it got better and everything like that now and everything. But it was like,
but it's too late for that.
Yeah,
stuff.
but
it's
when
like Cyberpunk.
Yeah, but when it first came out, it was just
like, what was that? Cyberpunk 2076 or whatever.
Yeah,
is that the name of the game?
It's something. It's Cyberpunk. It was just everybody should know what the game was. You know,
that was a similar thing. It's like it came out, everybody was streaming it, and then it was like, yo, this game is not ready. Like there's so many bugs.
Ready. Yeah, but I mean, it was, I think, mostly for people who had like consoles. It was like a lot of that shit.
They removed it off the store.
Yeah. For like consoles. But PC though, people said they didn't really have any issues at all. It was just mainly consoles. There was just a lot of bugs and a lot of issues happening. Like sometimes their game would just not be loading. You're just like, what the hell?
I mean, that's terrible though. Like, don't y'all have game testers and all that shit to see this shit through, or y'all just ignored it? Like, because then you can't, like, that goes with everything, like books, music, video games, anything, period. Once you put something out there, it's out there. That's the first impression. So even if you take it back and fix it, nobody's gonna care, or like you'll be so lucky if even half of those people give it any attention.
Yeah, but it's like, now that's the thing though. Like that could be fine if it was like a minor little issue, like, you know, something that you can easily just bring back into the shop, fix it, and put it back in. But it's like major issues
where you have to send it back, like the Sonic movie.
Yeah, basically
the whole year after its initial like announcement of it being like when it was supposed to be released, you had to push it back another year because y'all did so shitty with the first design.
Yeah, and
when the second one came out, I guess some people watched it, whatever. They announced that Jim Carrey was the person, whatever. But like, then it's like that hype is dead.
It's dead, you know, and it doesn't meet the expectations you wanted, and now your sales are garbage, you know, like, and everybody either wants their money back or now they're throwing reviews and telling people don't buy it because you know you're just not gonna like it if you like the person. So yeah, it sucks when games and stuff like that are happening, but yeah, Anthem wasn't it, bro. Yeah, I was upset. I was really upset.
You're like, bro, watch the trailer for this.
Bro, because that joke was tough, bro. That open world, that aesthetic, bro. The fighting, the different classes. Like, I was like, yo, this is literally Destiny 2.0. I was like, I'm getting hyped.
And here goes Destiny still releasing DLC to this. They're supposed to have something like in August or something.
Facts, bro. Destiny is still going on. I would definitely love to get Destiny 3 if that was a thing, but Destiny 2 right now, there's just so much shit. And not to mention, I don't even think I can like transfer like data over from like my file from being from PlayStation to PC. So it's like, I don't even think I'll have enough space to even have all those DLCs on my freaking PlayStation. So it's like, I kind of have to stop. I can't just keep doing it. So yeah. Oh man.
See, and with that is like, with that game, I like the PvP. And like, I feel like the main thing for people on that are like the raids and all that shit. And like, they get all the weapons and shit, and that shit that I don't have because I don't be doing the raids. And they be whooping my ass.
Yeah, that's the only thing that like is a big issue with Destiny and games like that, because, you know, you want to do stuff like the raids and everything like that, but, you know, you don't really have friends. Like, you might have one or two, but a lot of times it's required to have 6. And it's that idea that like, oh, you know, like, and they made it too, to be able to do like matchmaking and stuff now. Like, they actually have it where you can like find random people, but like a lot of times you don't want random people.
You want people that can cooperate.
You want people that either cooperate or people that you know and you feel comfortable with, people that you could probably talk to and vibe with while you're doing the raid, because sometimes it's not always just straight like, oh, let's complete it, let's do it the fastest time. It's like sometimes you just want to lay back and do something that's not, you know, patrolling planets and just doing like stupid little bounties, but you want to do something more serious but actually chill at the same time. And sometimes you don't have those people there with you. You might have 2 or 3 friends, but not all of them. So then you got to get random people, and then it starts becoming issues. And I've had that experience, I think, like about a year ago with my brother, and he had a bunch of other random people I didn't know. And
I think I was a part of that too. I was in there.
They were just not it. And I was
3 a.m. We just like,
yeah, you were like, I'm gonna get off. I was like, yeah, go ahead, man.
Like, I can't. Yeah. Y'all keep fucking around.
Yeah, there's some people in there that are just like, they're just not doing their part. And it's just like, what irks me about it is that Destiny 2, the raids aren't that difficult because like I've been through Destiny 1 and those were difficult. Yeah. Like those things are were out of pocket. So when I see the things like that happen in Destiny 2 and people aren't getting it through their heads and it's so simple, I'm like, bro, like I want to leave. I want to leave because like y'all couldn't get through Destiny 1. This is how y'all acting. Yeah. Like, bro, I'll be there for hours trying to do shit like that. We be heated, but we get through it. Y'all are like playing around, joking, talking about, oh, hold up, I got to do something real quick, and then disappear for like 10 minutes. Meanwhile, we're sitting here in the world, just in the lobby, just chilling there. We get disconnected because we're not playing now, and just like, there's just too much shit. Yeah, that's my take on video games. Sorry, you guys had to hear me.
No, you good. Yeah, that was my whole thing with that. And then also, you heard that like Grand Theft Auto 6 ain't coming out till like 2025 or some shit.
Bro, like what?
Bro, we was in 8th grade when the last one came out. We graduated college. We're on our way to graduating college, and that shit's still not out.
Bro, what is the story that is taking y'all so long?
The stories don't even be playing this shit.
Bro, they don't even be crazy, bro.
It's the same story every time.
It is. It really is. The only difference that I would say what was so cool about the last one is you had 3 perspectives. You know,
yeah, that was
like the oh shit, you know, like this is pretty crazy because everybody's different, you know, different lifestyles. So you're like, oh shit. But now it's like, bro, I'm like more than 100% sure that y'all not even gonna put a story in the next one. Yeah. Y'all just gonna literally just put multiplayer.
Yeah,
which is like that seems the best way to go as to how things are happening now with video games. Like it seems like the best way to go. Don't even put a story, just put multiplayer.
And with that, they just add shit on as they go. Like they could just, as long as they build the map and build the character and all that shit, like is good. And they don't have to. They keep talking about like I don't know if it's true or not. Or we're just like, oh, like they're gonna do like the whole United States, and like, yo, you don't need all that. Just pick a section of the world.
You don't, because nobody's ever gonna travel everywhere. No one even travels everywhere in this place you got now.
Yeah,
you're just downtown fucking with people the whole time, either beating up old ladies or stealing freaking military jets, shooting everybody in the lobby.
It's like the story don't even have that much appeal. Like
it doesn't. Yeah,
just pick a new area.
Yeah,
that's really all you pretty much have to do.
Pick
at first.
Florida. Similar to Cali, but you know,
they did Vice City, but that was years ago. So they
that's what I'm saying.
They could probably do it now. They did New York and GTA 4, so whatever. Like
Colorado, Arizona,
or just go in there like Tokyo or fucking like London. Just bruv.
You want to fucking fight, bro?
Or go to like fucking like South America. Do some like.
Yo, I thought you was gonna say South Philly. But it's South Philly, bro.
The fucking gabagoose.
Wanna fucking go, man?
No, but you could do like fucking South America or some shit. Just do like some cartel type GTA.
At that point, it'll turn into Far Cry.
True.
Like
Brazil or something. I don't know.
Yeah, they could do that. But yeah, I don't see what's like so difficult or what's so hard for them. Like I really want to sit down and sit with the person in front of me and just ask like, what is taking y'all so long? Or not so much why it's taking so long, but why are y'all constantly releasing? Like I get y'all want to make money because obviously
keep it being. That's why it's not coming out to 2025. They're riding this wave as much money as they can.
But it's just like, okay, so then at that point to me, it's not so much of why I want to talk to the people developers. I just want to talk to the people. Why are y'all still buying this stuff? Like
I don't know. I feel like, and especially now because there's like this other wave of like GTA role playing.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's been also like keeping this wave running.
It has.
So like they've been releasing cars and weapons and heists and all this other shit. People keep playing them.
It's the fans
then people are still buying this game like it just came out yesterday. Like,
bro, and the price still is like it's not 60, I believe, but it's like 40 maybe.
Yeah, and then sometimes they'll go on sale to like $10 to get like just the basic copy.
Yeah,
but like people are still buying this game.
And I just don't see like I want to sit next to that person face to face and just see like who's that person buying that game, like what is happening in your life and who is like convincing you. What friend said, yo bro, buy this game?
Yeah, I feel like, and that's another thing too. I feel like if you because GTA on its own at this point is boring.
It is.
Like if you're not playing with somebody, I don't think you can last
Bro,
a month
5
on that
minutes
game.
of just standing there, and I'm just like,
You need that group where you could either do the role playing or do the heist with, and even probably when you do the heist, it's probably boring. Or those like they have like side games where you can like race or do whatever.
No, that's cool.
Yeah,
because I follow people like on YouTube where they do the races and all the different creative type shit. Like that shit seems pretty cool when you have the different cars.
People,
yeah, you have people too. Like but the idea though to be able to create the map like within the actual like where they're at, to be able to create those like racetracks and stuff like that. Like that's cool. But to just have the base game and for them to just be adding DLCs, like, oh, now you can do a heist with your grandma. And it's like, what? Like, bro, like, what? I just don't be getting it. Oh, now you can drive the Tesla truck in GTA. And it's just like, what? Why? And then there's just guys like, here, take my money. I want to instantly have that now. Pay an extra $30 to get it before everybody else. It's like, oh, shit. Like, I just don't care. Like, bro, I remember grinding on that game just to get like the minigun. And now people are over here grinding to get like all this other shit. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm not.
That's all it comes down to. There's still people are still spending money on it. So it's going to keep, as soon as like if everybody stopped spending or playing it today, they'd probably like announce like, oh, we moved it up. Or they just release another DLC.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Yeah.
But
I just don't get it, man. Like, and again, like I understand, like if it's like one of those games where you just want to sit back and just play, I guess, you know, like I don't know. But to me, GTA would not be the first game I think of when I say I want to sit back and just play something. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's the friends, if anything, like for that. Like even I've run into that issue now with streaming. Is just like I'll be playing, like I was playing Apex, then that got hacked. And at that same time that it got hacked, I like switched over to Warzone for a little bit because I was just getting bored. And it's just the same issue of just like I'm playing with randoms, and sometimes you run into cool people and you'll laugh or whatever. But most of the time it's just like, yo, like nobody's cooperating, nobody has a mic, or everybody's muted.
Or there's just assholes.
Yeah, so now it's just like in my head, I'm like, damn, like I don't even want to play this unless I have people to play with, and I'll probably just do like story mode games or something. Or shit where it's just I can have fun or like not care as much.
Yeah. And it really happens the most when a game starts to age, where you start feeling like that, because you never feel that way when new games come out because everybody's on it.
So it's fresh, so you have something to keep you entertained.
Yeah, but when it's always a game that's aged or, you know, it has some time on it, you're just like, man, either somebody's not on it or the game, people start to not take it serious anymore because it's so old. So they just don't give a shit. So they start acting like assholes on it. So, yeah. Video games, man. I love them. I love them, and I'll have my kids on that too. Yeah. That's how it would be, man. I'm gonna be one of those dads.
When GTA 6 finally comes out, when you have your child.
Dad, look what came out. Can I get GTA? I'm like, it's finally happened. It's finally happened.
I'll buy it.
I'll buy it for you.
For me, yeah, you can play it sometimes, but I'll buy it for me.
You don't know how long I waited. It's finally out. I was your age when the last one came out.
Yeah, like, bro, that shit is really crazy to me. Like, 2013, we were graduating middle school.
Bro, I remember.
We played it on the PS3.
Yeah.
And now we're on the PS5.
I never got the newer version because
like you had to like pay to like get the jump, and I never played it again.
I never played it again.
And what's fucked up is that game came out. That game came out at the end of the PS3 lifespan. So like it came out like October of that year.
I remember.
December the PS4 came out. So it was just basically like we wasted 2 months of us doing like stealing cars for the for the one dealer. We used to do those missions all the time.
Bro, what was his name?
I forget, but he always
Simon or Seymour or something.
Yeah, but he always wore the same fucking clothes.
Bro, always. I remember that because I think I was a little bit higher level than you, but I was like, bro, like we just got to keep grinding these. And you were like, all right. So I just kept doing the same John, bro. I kept pulling the phone out, calling him every time. He was like, I got a job for you. I was like, fine.
But then December came, we got the PS4s or whatever eventually, and then we couldn't get the like.
Yeah, it was just an issue.
And now the PS5 came out, which I don't even know. Like people went crazy over, but I don't even hear anything about. Like I heard the game, like the initial games that are out right now, kind of ass.
Yeah, it's nothing crazy. Well, I think what's the most crazy part about it is I wouldn't say so much the games right now, but just the way the game, like the system itself is holding up with like graphics and then audio. Like people are like saying like it's really great and everything like that, but the game wise probably is nothing like crazy, you know, or it's so crazy they just can't speak. You know?
But yeah, so I don't know what the hell. Like, and by the time this next one comes out, it might be it'll still have a couple years, but like the PS6 will be like, because usually they wait like 10 years. Usually is what they do, like, or around that. But like still, like, it's been out. The PS5 was been out for a year, 2 years now. A year.
I think it's been a year probably.
2025 is like, yeah, so it'll be halfway through their lifespan. I don't know, dude. I'm cool.
Yeah, I won't play it. Yeah, I probably will not play that anyway.
Yeah,
it'd just be pointless to buy it.
This is a heavy video games episode.
Yeah, it is. I
had a list of topics, but since my phone's the camera now, I can't refer back to that. So I'm just freestyling at this point. But yeah.
I forget what I was gonna say. It was gonna be something about, I think, GTA or some game type shit, but I can't remember now. Fucking forgot.
It's whatever. Then you got like is this true or not? I kept hearing about it, but I never looked into it. The fucking, like, with the new Switch that's coming out, then it has like an Ethernet port.
Oh yeah.
But like, I heard that there was like an attachment so that like the other Switch can do it too. I could be completely wrong. Probably, I heard there was something about that, which would be kind of fire. Because like the internet's so bad with Nintendo Switch Online. Like, for my internship, I've been doing like that tournament that I was telling you about. And we've already had issues with like server errors mid competition. And it's frustrating because there's real money involved. Like, people are winning, like playing for a prize.
Yeah, and you can't just automatically put the exact scenario right back at where it was. You got to restart.
You have to
fresh.
either replay or whoever's fault it was is considered a forfeit or whatever it is. Like,
and that's just
it's unfortunate.
Annoying.
So yeah, and I've even watched like other creators, like they've played like the new Mario Golf, or they've played like Mario Party, and like to do Mario Party online and to do the dice, and there's so much lag behind it. It's like, I don't know, like you would think that they would try to help with that a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know, but hey, see that WarioWare coming.
Man,
that WarioWare is coming.
I don't even need online for that WarioWare. You coming over? We burning that WarioWare with the family,
bro. That is the most like. I don't know why they don't just ever just.
That has to be the most underrated.
It is,
Wii game,
bro,
or Nintendo game.
Bro, no one ever talks about it, but I feel like everyone just has so much fun that it's just you just can't even explain it. Like, it's so weird too.
Even with the one on the Wii U, like, bro, we played the shit out of that at my house.
And that's why I was wondering. I was like, bro, like, we finally have the Switch, but I was like, I feel like it's missing something. And it's missing some type of game or something, and that's literally what it's missing. It's
so that comes out in September, around my birthday, and then like a month or two after that, we get the Brilliant Diamond, whatever Pearl.
Yeah, I think that's like October, I believe. That comes out like the next month after.
I'm gonna play the shit out. So pretty soon, I'm approaching the part of the year where I just don't buy anything, just because like my birthday and then boom, Christmas is like I want to give people options.
True.
I have a bad habit. It's like, oh, I want that. Oh, I buy it.
And
like,
you just buy it instantly. Yeah.
And then they're like, what the? I don't know what the fuck to get you. I'm like, all right, I just won't buy anything.
That's how I be, guys. I could just be getting everything. I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna get him a game, and he's like, yo, look what I just got. I'm like, okay, that's cool. That's cool, man.
I'll just go return this.
I'll just go return all these games. I just got you. But yeah, your birthday's in that perfect month. Mine's at the end, but I sometimes might have games that come out during December. But,
well, yours, for you, it's like that November month where all the like the AAA titles come out.
Yeah.
So it's like Battlefield this year is just coming out, and like Call of Duty's. I don't have too much like excitement for the new. It's like World War II again, I think. But it's gonna be Battle Royale. Bro, like they're gonna include that into the Battle Royale.
I'm all in for Halo. That is all.
I want to play it because that's gonna be free to play. The multiplayer part.
Yeah, that is all I am in for.
When is that? Is that September or November?
They said, I don't think they gave it exact release yet.
Or is it
all I know is
it even this year?
Yeah, I think they said the holidays though. That's what I'm saying. So I don't think they put an exact date. They just said holiday. So I don't know exactly when.
That's another serious thing that I forgot about.
I'm throwing all my money at that.
Was it Halo Infinite or some shit?
Yeah, Halo Infinite. That's all I'm throwing my money at.
Battlefield's coming out. I think this new Battlefield's modern day again. Could be wrong though. Just fire, because that's when I used to play it, like Bad Company. And like Battlefield 3 and 4, like that's when we used to like hop on that. We'd get bored of COD and just go over there.
Go right on there and just
hop on a jet and not know how to fly the shit.
Bro, flying is the hardest thing in Battlefield. I don't know why, but it is.
And I'm excited to see what they do with the Battle Royale shit, because like they've been doing big maps forever. Somehow they've managed to do it since PS3 when everybody else would struggle to do that, except for GTA.
Well, I mean, it was a struggle back then, but nobody cared as much because of just like being just playing. They didn't care because you would play and then like half the map wouldn't render. You play on like one side of the map and you're sniping, but like nothing's there because nothing rendered yet. But you see like a guy there just floating in flashlight, and you're just like, what is that? But
I don't know how they like. Everybody's like, oh, like they don't do it because it's not possible. And then you see Battlefield with Biofrost or whatever the fuck the company's name. They would just pull it off.
Yeah.
And it would work. Like, it wouldn't be laggy or nothing. There'd be like 60 people in the lobby, which back then Call of Duty was like 6v6.
Exactly, yeah.
Unheard of shit.
So, yeah.
When is Overwatch 2?
I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. They talking about releasing it, but then they just, I don't know. They
had like a dev versus dev day on Twitch. I don't know if you saw that.
I did remember seeing something like that where it was like the multiplayer and stuff like that and just showing how the game is and everything. But exactly when the date is, I have no idea. But yeah, that'll be exciting to play too, you know. So there's a lot of stuff that's, I guess, looking forward to. But
I hope that wave comes back. Because like, besides like peak Fortnite, Overwatch was a time when we were like, yo, like you getting on Overwatch, like we about to run Overwatch. We about to run this rank,
bro. I don't know what it is, and even to this day now, like I said, I tell everybody this, like I can literally, I hate that game, but I love it so much. I can get on it whenever and still like just want to play it. And I don't know what it is about it that it's like it's so chill, but at the same time so competitive at the same time, so it makes you want to stay and play it. So yeah, man. For all you video game watchers, if y'all still here, not to everybody else who probably clicked away off this video already,
we appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all for watching. But yeah, let's hope it's gonna be a good year for games. You know, yeah, I've been playing games my whole life now, so
been out here for my whole life.
Now, so this is like the best time. The end of the year is always the best time to look forward to when you're a video gamer. So. And it's nice to see that like at least every type of like, I guess, well, I wouldn't say every type of guess, but you know, you have Nintendo having some stuff, and then you have like, you know, since we don't play PlayStation or Xbox anymore, it's like PC. So we'll have like those other games too. So it's like we have more chill and, you know, more exciting games to look forward to. That's when I always like think like it's gonna be a really good year when I see like
there's a good balance.
Yeah, good balance. Not just like, oh, Call of Duty and that's it. Because then that's all you have. Yeah. And then you're still bored after that after a couple months. So yeah. Let's see.
All right. So for all y'all that stuck around, we're gonna let you guys go. We're gonna start to do our closeout.
We're gonna be online later.
Yeah, catch us. But where can they find you, Mark?
You can find me Instagram, etc Marky Mark, Twitter. Marky Mark, I'm sorry, I had a brain fart. Wow. Twitch, MC Marky Mark, Victor, where can they find you and etc.
Find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, basically all platforms at etc Victor. Etc stuff is the same thing at real etc. And then the email is real.etc@gmail.com. Anything you want to let them know before we get out of here, Mark?
You know, have fun playing video games.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully we're still around when the next GTA comes out.
Yeah, because this world's falling apart. But, okay. But yeah, add us too if you want to. Fuck it. We don't care. We'll play with y'all.
We'll have gray hair by the time the next one comes. Sir. The next GTA comes out.
All right. Love y'all. We'll see you next week. Merch coming soon. Bye.